My name is Patrick Eaves with Wingenvy Paragliding. In this clip, we're going to be talking about site etiquette. There's a few things you need to know whether you're in your home site or you're in visiting sites. The first is to always check the regulations, especially if you're going to a visiting site. You want to call ahead to pilots that normally fly that site. Check with the locals, see what the regulations are, what rating you need to fly that site, where they can and can't fly. A lot of sites are really protected and almost endangered because they have certain rules. Maybe you're not allowed to fly over certain houses, you're not allowed to land in certain areas. You want to know those things before you go to a site. When you arrive at the site, you want to try to set up away from the launch area, then gather your gear once you're set up and take it into the launch area. That way you're not taking up a lot of time and blocking other people that can launch. The same thing happens when you land. You want to grab your gear up right away and you want to get out of the landing area so that other people can come in and land. You're going to want to check with the locals when you arrive at a site to see what their rules of the air are. And there are some standard rules. For example, on a ridge, the pilot with the ridge to the right has the right-of-way. So if you're passing, you need to pass on the outside away from the ridge. Also, the lower pilot has the right-of-way. So if someone's scratching low, give them the right-of-way so they can get up high. In a thermal, the person who arrives at the thermal first gets to determine the direction of the turn. And anyone below you has the right-of-way if they're coming up. So if someone's coming up from below you, you need to move out of the way so they can thermal up past you. Again, check with the locals at the site so you know what their rules. Some things may be different.